Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season, how does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Hartenstein, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off, look out.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And Davis pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Thompson passes to Davis. Now, Lively. Another shot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Christie. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Thompson outside. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
It's good.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thompson surveying the floor. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Williams kicks to Dort. Goes back up. The kick out to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Thompson. Back to Hartenstein. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And Chet Holmgren's been a great player from day one, Doris. What do you like most about his game?
I don't know which aspect to pick. This guy is a great rim protector. He can shoot the basketball from three-point territory and with great range from 3. But maybe my favorite aspect is the competitive toughness he brings on a nightly basis.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get it to go. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And when we talk about players with great upside, Doris, Derek Lively is one of the first to come up.
That's no question about that. This young man has great length and athleticism. He's adding strength every single day. Eventually, he's going to have some go-to moves offensively, but right now, rim runner, rim protector of the highest standard, and plays beyond his years.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And it's Davis with the jam.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Outside Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving passes to Christie. Here's Thompson. Pocket 6. Here's Irving. The Thunder pull it in. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Thompson sets the pick for Davis. Pulls it from the elbow. That shot, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Taking a look at the Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. Here's Davis. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick and roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
The offensive rebound. Williams for 3. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Irving can't get it to go.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Holmgren. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Irving can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drills it from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, that's Derek Lively right there. Such great timing of these putback opportunities.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Irving looking for an opening. Here's Lively, and finished off by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation, and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. Paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin, certainly will.
Goodness, AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis loses his whole team with that explosiveness.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Davis, the pass to Christie. No good with the triple. The Thunder leading by 6. Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a free go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Count that one for Dort.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Lively. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
For the Celtics, they'll be up against the Raptors in Toronto. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
It's one to watch.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Thunder.
Offense is clear.
That is more than enough of us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Davis is out there with Derek Lively. And there's Christie. And it's Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Thompson inside the line. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 11. A three-pointer. Wiggins hits it from three-point range. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Christie. Still without a basket. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Joe. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's his scoring. Right there, it's his passing.
Outside Williams. Williams, a screen on Lively. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Davis setting the pick for Thompson. Thompson on the drive. And it's Davis missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That's his first foul. Mavericks trail by 11. Outside Irving. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Down low. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Wiggins. On its way from Irving for 2. They grab their own miss. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third. And Davis sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Mitchell against Irving. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Thunder lead by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Williams passes to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Irving. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. At one point, they led by 16. For 3, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On its way from Irving for 2. Out to Thompson from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And the Thunder lead by 9.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And so it's Oklahoma City in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. Pass to Christie. 4 on the clock. Back to Gafford. It's stolen by Dort.
Blocking foul called on Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. First team foul.
Hardy, he's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Number 1, Jaden Hardy.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Mavericks trail by 13. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Hardy passes to Christie. Washington with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Pass to Christie. 3-pointer. That shot missing. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with it. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
Here's Washington. And the rejection by Holmgren. And he recovers it.
Oklahoma City foul.
Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like.
Personal foul.
On Wednesday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets. Then on Friday, they're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Exum, he's checked in for Dallas.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
A nice shot by Exum.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
The Thunder leading by 14. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Exum passes to Christie. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
They get it back. Holmgren wide open. Launches a 3. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And they'll keep possession. Holmgren can't hit.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Well, it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pass to Christie. Now Marshall lets the 3 fly, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Marshall. Gafford kicks to Marshall. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Christie against Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up for Holmgren. And the rejection by Gafford. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Holmgren with the steal.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Thunder.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chet Holmgren.
Well, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Dort passes to Williams. Gafford with the steal. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from three. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Driving in. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They
sports. And with things just getting started in this new season, Britt, what are you looking forward to the most moving ahead?
Yeah, BA, I think about last year's teams and the magic that they had to push themselves into playoff positioning. Do they still have it? But one of the more exciting things in terms of the storyline is which teams are showing some early chemistry that could threaten. Some of those teams from last year. That is something that we always gravitate towards. The fresh blood, the new team, the one that's going to be the underdog throughout the course of the year, and how far can they push it?
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Prince in at the 3.
And the defense will settle for AD shooting threes. Better that than him going inside.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Davis with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo, who is stolen by Lillard. In transition, here come the Bucks. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And another miss by Milwaukee. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he makes it.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Irving for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to Dallas. On the wing, Thompson. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
On defense, the Bucks trailing by 2. Screen by Lively. Pass to Exum. 3-pointer. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Hits the trifecta.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Lively. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Bucks trail by 8. Trent for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Trent. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Trent is a very reliable three-point shooter. This is what he's all about.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Irving against Lillard. Davis from long range. And they get it back. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Lillard. Clock at 6. Another shot. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 5.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
Trent, a screen on Davis. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Thompson defending. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And so Thompson will bring it up for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. Puts it up from 15. Davis. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Trent from long range. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do. Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Dallas on top, up 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight. Has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Dante Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Thompson. And it's Lively in at the center position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Irving, the pass to Davis. It's Lively, high post. Outside Irving. Lively with a screen on Lillard. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Outside Irving. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience. He gets called for the over-the-back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
For 3, here's Lillard. Ooh, good D by Irving.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Gafford passes to Exum. Antetokounmpo against Davis. Pass to Irving. Here's Gafford. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bobby Portis has checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Trent. Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Portis, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Jackson. Davis with a screen on Lillard. Beyond the arc. Exum outside. Back to Davis. And you You can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Exum. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And another three for Milwaukee.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Irving. And a nice finish on the layup. Irving's got 9.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. So for Dallas, Christie comes in for Dinwiddie, and it's Hardy in for Irving. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Back to Davis. Thompson passes to Davis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Trent outside from deep three-point range. They get it back. Back to Prince. Takes a three. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Dallas leading by 7. Davis attacking. And here's Thompson for 3. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Great effort from AD, just getting himself into position and then grab the rebound.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. For 3, Gafford. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Trent for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You'd love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, everybody. The Raptors out in Toronto will go up against the Celtics. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Gentlemen, I can't wait.
And guys, we saw an incredible performance from Anthony Davis in that first half, doing what he does best. Thanks for tuning in.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
On the court right now for the Bucks. We've got Kyle Kuzma. Kevin Porter is out there with Green. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the center position, locking down the middle. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Porter against Irving. Left side Porter. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Dallas shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. The NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Portis gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The handles Irving has remain absolutely filthy. I mean, he just carves up defenses like it's nothing.
From downtown, Sims can't get it to go.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Thompson finds Davis. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Portis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best six-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, BA. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Irving for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one. Portis for three. Drills it from deep. Portis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Pass to Christie. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Christie's got 6 here in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
And here's Thompson for 3. That shot off the mark.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. His tonight has been high.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Davis. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
It's not just attacking. He's doing it with tremendous focus. Davis not letting anything get in the way.
Here's Sims. Yet to see a basket. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Washington. Gafford comes in for Anthony Davis. Marshall, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Dante Exum subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Exum's shot is off. The Bucks trail by 17. Portis, the pass to Green. And the Bucks miss again. Here's Christie. No good from outside. The Bucks shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Here's Marshall, defended by Kuzma. The 3 ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Exum. The Mavericks lead by 15. Lively passes to Exum. Back to Marshall. Exum outside. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Gafford. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Trent from long range. It's hauled in by Exum. Exum's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Marshall with the drive. And he can't jam it through. That one is off. And so it's Dallas liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. A moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers.
Most of their points are layups. Second.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Derek Lively. Dante Exum is out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Lively with a screen on Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up to the rim. Lopez with the steal. And they're running. Giannis with a ferocious take.
Only a few big guys in this league that can score at will. Giannis is one of them.
Here's Exum. 3-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Pass to Prosper. Knocks it loose. 3 on 3. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 5th foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Prosper. And it's Martin in for Marshall. Christie passes to Lively. Lively with a screen on Lillard. Back to Lively. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Christie. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
When Martin puts the ball in his teammates' hands, good things happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Lively passes to Exum. Here's Christie. Second chance shot. Exum outside. Offensive board. Pass to Martin. Washington outside. Takes the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Count the basket.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Washington against Antetokounmpo. Christie passes to Martin. Launches it. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Washington. Thompson comes in for Martin. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Christie. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Irving with it. And Lopez picks him up. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line. A chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, coming off the pick, Kyrie makes the unselfish play.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Dallas?
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Thompson gets a good look. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
Lillard can't get it to go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Prince. Here he goes. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What an amazing finish there by Taurean Prince.
There's Davis with the 3. Davis showing his range.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Trent on the wing. He's guarded by Exum. Portis. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas leading by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Yeah, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Davis.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs. And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's Irving missing. And here are the Bucks now. They trail by 9. Lillard can't get it to go. From 10 feet away. On the money. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent
To be here. And Clark, this is the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Giannis. 23 points his last outing. Good on the shot.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Hartenstein inside. Lopez covering. Holmgren can't hit.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Holmgren. That one drops for him. Giannis has got his third basket of the night. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and the 3-ball is good.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. They get it back. Williams, a screen on Giannis for 3. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Antetokounmpo. And here's the break. Here's Dort. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Misses the layup.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Lift off, Mr. York. A one-way ticket to the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Holmgren. And he's able to get it back.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now, here's Holmgren. A three-pointer off the mark. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next three quarters as well.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Thunder. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. Good D by Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Dort wide open. And the Thunder another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And so it's Oklahoma City. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, the guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Drills the three-pointer. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Antetokounmpo. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that game against San Antonio, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Trent against Dort. Just 5 to shoot. And to Tacumbo. And the basket is good. Giannis has got 13.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Trent. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Trent's got 6 here in this quarter.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
The Thunder leading by 16. This one for 3. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Prince in the corner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Last season, he played outstanding, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And looking back at his number 2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Trent can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Traps in the tray.
He's found his range now, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early on.
Trains the three-pointer.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Bucks trail by 19. Here's Giannis. Yes, that goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Now Trent. Back to Antetokounmpo. The tray. No good. Shot missing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please.
And a look here now at the Bucks. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
They've got Wiggins. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Mitchell. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Green. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by Williams. Now Joe. Williams a screen on Porter. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
And the miss, not the best shot selection there. The Thunder leading by 17. And now here comes Williams leading the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Kuzma. That three off the mark. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Joe, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Sims. He's guarded by Williams. A three ball. A shot by Sims. No good.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Joe passes to Wiggins. Back to Joe. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. And they get it back. Mitchell against Porter. Over Mitchell. Sims, the pass to Kuzma. And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. They trail by 18. Here's Sims. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And all in that time before dropping in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sims. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Second, the Thunder.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. The Thunder leading by 18. Williams for 3. Now Joe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Joe's got 6.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Lopez, a screen on Mitchell. Inside. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Substitution on the court.
Thunder shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 9.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, a homer generates space for this offense.
There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo, Holmgren with the steal. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And Williams with the stuff.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers.
The little mistakes are the only reason they got this lead.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Prince in at the 3. Outside, Dort fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Holmgren wide open. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 4 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo against Holmgren. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Count it.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Hartenstein.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Here's Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And Williams drops them both. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Trent against Dort. And the Bucks miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Trent outside. Giannis with it. Dort covering. Lillard against Dort. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
2 minutes remaining in the game. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Lillard. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
Holmgren against Antetokounmpo. Releases. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
It's Trent on the wing. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA. Absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And now Dallas' starting group. Davis out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Davis drives in. And Davis slams it home. Look out below. You got no chance of defending him right there. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and the point of emphasis in the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. The 12th overall pick in 2022. Jalen Williams, what a find by the Thunder, Doris.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Irving, the pass to Davis. Now here's Exum. Dort defending. Exum attacking. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's a 3-second violation. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Thunder have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
The last time they faced this team, they were very aggressive, found numerous ways to get themselves to the line.
Here's Hartenstein. It's good.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Pass to Lively. Thompson outside. Screen by Lively. Exum outside from behind the arc. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Irving for 3. And no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Now, here's Williams. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And stolen by Holmgren. For 3. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Holmgren. Williams has got 6.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Good work there as it goes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Holmgren with a screen on Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
No luck on that one. Thompson with some nice D.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. In the third spot, Anthony Davis.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
1:07 left in the opening quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Irving. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Exum. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lively. Outside Davis. Knocks it down from distance. Davis has got 8.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Thompson outside. And that one drops for him. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if he... of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Kyrie Irving. Anthony Davis is out there with Thompson. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Exum in at the 2. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And it's Irving missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. Oh, there's the alley. Shot clock at 6. It's Exum on the wing. There's the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well. They gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pass to Gafford. Exum, right side.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
From outside the arc. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that three.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Davis. To the middle. To snap the cold streak. Thompson. Outside for Davis. And stolen by Holmgren. And here comes the break. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dante Exum.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Exum. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Dinwiddie, no good. Thunder leading by 12. Pass to Holmgren. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Holmgren's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Irving finds Dinwiddie and stolen by Hartenstein. On the move, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Drains the triple. Dinwiddie's got 5.
Spencer Dinwiddie showing off a little range.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. And Christie subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, up top for the lob to Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Prosper's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Another 3 for Dallas.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Brown, he's checked in for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Hardy. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Dallas making a change here. Martin's checked in.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. And there's the lob, and the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, you can't teach height. Holmgren is always a lob threat.
And Washington powers it through.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford comes in for Martin. And it's Dinwiddie in for Klay Thompson.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
16 seconds left to play in the first half. Williams a screen on Dinwiddie. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter.
We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. Now let's take a moment. That's it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Wiggins against Irving. Wiggins drives in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Wiggins. And he banks in the layup. Wiggins got 4 points this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And stolen by Williams. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Irving with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 18. In transition, here they come. Oh, deflected. Here's Marshall. He's scoreless. 3-pointer, no good.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Thunder leading by 18. And here's Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Lively with it. Now Wiggins. Oh, my goodness! Yikes!
What a finish!
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome!
How'd they pull that off, B.A.?
Right? I'm not sure. A tremendous play. Now here's Mitchell. And he loves lobs it up top. And Williams punches it home.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Washington. He's got 6, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Oklahoma City, number 1.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Dallas. Pass to Christie. Inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, Mr. Lively might be the best catch and finisher in the alley-oop situation. That's a dunk, folks.
Williams misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Throws it up high. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Williams against Lively. It's tipped. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Washington. Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. To the inside. A minute 31 left in the third. Kept alive. Joe, pass to Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game. Washington finds Dinwiddie. Launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Dallas. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Williams passes to Wiggins. And he lobs it up. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Down low. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Washington outside. Lets the 3 fly. Christie's shot is off.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Now here's Joe from deep. And so it's Oklahoma City with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Davis out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Hardy. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Exum in at the shooting guard position. Out of bounds, it'll be Thunderball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. The ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Off the inbound. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Pass to Thompson. Holmgren with the block. Now here's Hartenstein. Defense is right there. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And the Thunder shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. On target from range.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Exum outside. Davis with a screen on Dort to the middle. And Davis slams it home.
Well, Exum's size and speed make him a tough cover, and especially in these pick and rolls as a passer.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Holmgren against Davis. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder pull it in. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Davis. Powell against Holmgren. Powell passes to Exum. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
So for Dallas, Prosper's checked in for Powell. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Hardy.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Dort with it. Exum picks him up. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Prosper. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Holmgren against Thompson. There's Davis with the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Thompson. And Williams punches it home.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Pass to Thompson. Exum, right side. Dort with a steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Maverick substitution.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the 4th. Up again. Davis with a rebound. Pass to Irving. Outside for Davis. A shot to stop the run. No good. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence.
strong.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Lively in at the 5 spot. And it's Lillard missing. Irving kicks to Thompson. Back to Irving. At the top of the key, Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Totally reactionary, not even thinking about it. Klay Thompson playing with some confidence.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Takes a 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And there's the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Give yourself a round of applause.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Irving passes to Davis. That shot off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Irving kicks to Exum. Fires the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Trent can't hit. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to Golden State. Count it. Good. Exum's got 5 points so far.
And that's just a good look from Klay as his teammate was open.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Irving. Trent outside. There's Lopez with the 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, Dallas. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Outside for Davis. Irving against Lillard. The shake. And there's the nice layup by Irving.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Here's Irving. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Pass to Davis. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:25 left in the first quarter. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Irving with it. Guarded now by Prince. Just 4 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Exum. And the rejection by Giannis. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. In fourth, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Well, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar. And these guys have been contenders ever since.
44 seconds left to play in the first. Irving attacking. Chalk up 2 there. Irving's got his second basket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Lopez from long range. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. The Mavericks leading. And there's the drive. Irving's shot is good.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
And here is Trent outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Lillard with a screen for Prince. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Dallas. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Dante Exum is out there with Irving. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Loads it up for Davis. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Kumbo. Lillard finds Trent. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Trent's got 6.
That's what Trent does. Extend the defense.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The Bucks working the ball around. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Dallas leading by 8. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And he makes that one. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. It's stolen by Davis. From downtown. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. The Mavericks also with the sub. Dinwiddie's checked in.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And it's Lillard missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. And Davis sends it back.
What an impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Now here is Davis. And they'll turn over. Could not get off his shot before second violation.
A moment now to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll and has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Brook Lopez. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Bucks trail by 13. Lillard from outside hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 11 points.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Driving the lane, here's Christie. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Buckets coming from inside the paint now.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Kevin Porter's subbed in for Green. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. Martin comes in for Klay Thompson. Rollins, offensive rebound, takes the 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Tries yet again. The Mavericks pull it in. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too, with both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball. Substitution for your Bucks. Green. Abude.
And stolen by Kuzma. That'll do it for the first half. Mavericks lead by 13. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the... And that's all for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Green is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Powell finds Irving. Lobbed up there for Powell. And stolen by Kuzma. To the inside. Here's Young. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Prosper's checked in. Outside, Antetokounmpo misses the 3. Mavericks leading by 11, and they're on the break. Here's Washington, and what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Irving for 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
He could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
And the wide open shot from Green. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Going inside. The shot's good from Christie. And Milwaukee has possession. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Outside Portis, the 3. And again, the Bucks miss.
Teams starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Irving with a clean look on another 3 for Dallas.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Pass to Prosper. Good, nice job down low. Prosper's got his first bucket in this one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Porter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Trent. And off the left side of the rim. And swirls in for him. Trent's got 8 points.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Trent. A rebound by Washington.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Lopez gets it to go.
When you think about it, 7 seasons it took for Lopez to hit his first NBA 3, and now that's where he's a threat.
Count that one. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Lopez outside. Porter shoots a 3. That shot misses. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter passes to Prince. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul. Second team.
Torian Prince has such a great motor and the physical nature of his play. You got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively. He's checked in for Moses Brown. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And it's Thompson in for Irving. Mavericks leading by 15. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Lillard against Christie. 5 on the clock. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Trent outside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Derek Lively. Klay Thompson is out there with Davis. Then there's Christie, and it's Exum at the 2-guard spot. Bucks trail by 15. That's a 2 from Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Size and strength, and then the length of AD getting up to jam it.
Lillard outside. Misses, and he wants that one back.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Bucks shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Tries it from 9. It's stolen by Davis. Ball's knocked loose. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here's Prince outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, good timing on that shot as Prince got himself into a good space before knocking that jumper down.
Thompson dishes to Davis. Ripped away. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Up again. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Mavericks also with a sub. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Marshall. And they recover it. And Lopez has it in the corner. And Portis throws it down.
Rebound looked a little too easy for Portis there. Got the big paw up and put it back for the score.
And there's the foul. And it's on Torian Prince.
Second personal.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And again, Dallas turns it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So it's the Bucks now. It's a 14-point game. Lillard outside. Shoots. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Outside, Davis. Back to Lively. Lopez with the steal. Lillard looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Looking to end his.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Stolen by Lively. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Sensational putback slam from AD there. No one bodies him up, and because of that, he's free to dunk.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. How the Mavericks moving it up.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Stolen by Thompson. Davis, the pass to Thompson. Lively against Lopez. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. From deep, Trent. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And Davis throws it down. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, tough to knock Klay Thompson with that wide base off balance. Even when he gets hit, he maintained control on that play.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
This is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and...
with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at small forward.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They get it back. Dort, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can't forget to box out Dort. When you do, he looks to score on the offensive glass.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Trent.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 23 points his last outing. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Dort for 3. Knocks down the triple. Dort's got 5 now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Bucks miss again.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Bucks. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Williams misses. Bucks trail by 12. Lillard outside. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Dort's shot is good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
A minute and a half left to play in the first quarter. Tipped away. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. It's stolen by Trent. Inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Bucks trail by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. To the paint. Antetokounmpo with the block. Deflects the pass. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Oh, can't get the reverse flush. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Prince has got his 4th rebound in this one. Trent from long range. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Hartenstein controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Oklahoma. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
On defense, the Bucks, they trail by 16.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting the shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Prince can't hit.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Williams with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Dort. And the layup is good off the glass. So Dort's got 10.
Nice use of strength by Dort. He runs into the inside contact, but pushes right through it.
For 3, here's Lillard. Yes, sir! You can count on Dame from deep.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. Gets another look. Williams from long range. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
It's Prince on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Thunder leading by 18. Here's Hartenstein. Good on the bucket. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Left it at the rack, and the big man Lopez there to punch it home.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
The 3 from Prince. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Dort against Trent. Pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. Here's Prince. Lets it go from 14. Here's Antetokounmpo. Prince finds Lillard. Now Trent. Second chance effort. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dort for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Thunder leading by 23. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Milwaukee foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
First personal foul.
First one falls. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Sims can't get it to go. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 now in this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. Back at...
You know, right now for the Thunder, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that is going to do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Kevin Porter, Kyle Kuzma out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Jackson, and it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Williams misses. The Bucks shooting at about 34% here in this game. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Milwaukee making some changes. Connaughton, he's checked in for Sims. Green comes in for Jackson, and it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. Offensive rebound. Ooh, poked away. Here's Connaughton. And the Bucks miss again.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
He drops it from range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Portis for 3. The rebound by Wiggins.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Joe. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Rollins. Can they get it? That shot, no good. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Williams from long range. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Kuzma for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Check this out. That's only their second turnover tonight. They've kept great control of the rock.
Holding on to the ball and holding on to this lead.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Rollins. Checked by Mitchell. 4-3. Pass to Green. Kuzma with the ball. Over Williams. The offensive rebound. Kuzma outside. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on an 11-3 run. It's scooped up.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Ryan, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Rebounded! The kick out to Williams. Pass to Mitchell. Now Williams. From deep. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Kuzma with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pulls up on the wing. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
That three's off the mark.
When he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Portis, the pass to Kuzma. There's the triple. And they recover it. Green for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the lob. Tipped. And he gets it back. The 3 from Mitchell. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 8.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's the moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers.
We can't do it on our own.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, they're shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Here's Milwaukee. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
He's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there. The defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Antetokounmpo for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And it's Holmgren missing.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist by Lopez.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
The kick out to Williams. From the arc. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets a three. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. Milwaukee making some changes. Prince comes in for Livingston. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Jackson. Lopez, the screen on Holmgren. The three is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Holmgren, the pass to Hartenstein. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Holmgren with a screen on Lillard. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
They get the rebound. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Nails it from 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Antetokounmpo. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
I'll tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's Holmgren. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Dort outside. Launches a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. And so Oklahoma City takes this one. And by a big mark. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kelly.